Well, a tough day of trading for me today. I took 2 big red trades, 1 green trade. I feel like my exits were pretty good on all of my trades today. Every time I killed it, it continued to move. And so I killed it where I thought it made sense to kill it. Unfortunately, those spreads were pretty big. But let's go ahead and recap those trades from the stream this morning. If you didn't know, I do stream live here on YouTube every day at 8:20 a.m. Central Time. But we're going to go ahead and recap these trades from this morning session that put me out for the rest of the day. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great Monday and Halloween. All right, news. We got PMI coming out at 9 o'clock, top of the hour. Tomorrow we have FOMC. Today, 9 o'clock, it's going to be pretty interesting. Would expect some volatility there, I think. Wow, look at the overnight session. Just very clean, ripping to the upside across the board. Obviously, we're opening up outside of yesterday's value area. We ended up chopping a lot. I think cracking any of these lows, I guess we got some decent consolidation here at like the 70s. Cracking that will probably be a VWAP test, but I think this one is what looks more interesting to me personally. We are pinning right up on Friday's value area high as well. But so far, trend is up. I would love to see a quick little flush and push out of it with Delta holding up the entire way on the flush to get long and join the trend. Don't know if that'll happen or not, but a nice little Delta divergence on an opening flush would be great. All right, we're getting some buyers here. I'm just feeling a little choppy so far. I'm going to go ahead and take the long here. I like what we're seeing on Delta. I like that we're hanging out at value area low. Still got to be cognizant of the ES blocks to downside, but I do like everything we're seeing right now, or that I'm seeing right now on the NAS. A little push back up to like the top of the range or so. This is by like two points or so. Don't want to be a dick for a tick. Starting to lose some steam though. Might have to kill this, which would just kind of suck. Yes, kind of melting into that 16 level. It's like lying in the sand on the NAS. Oh, and there's the VWAP push. That was a very quick sweep. That quick of a sweep, I feel like normally gets bought back up, which is what we're seeing right now. But if we're closing heavy, it's just kind of sketchy. I think it's pretty interesting that we swept the low like that. And we failed to have the continuation. Got 30 seconds left on this candle. Down 6 points, 7 points, 5 points, somewhere around there. A 146 block above. We got 176 block below. Quick open to the downside. VWAP across the board. That VWAP buy probably could have taken the break even for the VWAP buy. That's all hindsight, obviously. And tough hindsight at that. Down 30 points right now. I can't let this thing run too much. I wanted to see if we were going to get a kick or not, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Just a smooth 40-point melter. I'm killing that. That is not how you want to start the day. That was the initial PMI coming out. I didn't realize it was at 15. So that's on me. And a nice little bottom tick exit to start the day. And I was even given another opportunity to get out break even here at 85 or whatever it was. And then obviously the candle opened up. Initial PMI came out and we flushed 40 points. I guess 50 points actually. And yeah, that sucks. No other way to put that. All right. Closed nicely. Haven't made a new low yet on the ES. NAS also closed nicely. Looks like it wants to sweep it, I think. Make the push down into 500. We'll see. Actually going to take the short here at 20. Delta really failed to push there. Psych level, well, it's magical 20s. We got all the stuff to the downside on the ES. There's a nice little buy up on the NAS. Roll with the rotation to the downside. I'm going to go and take that off. Pretty clean trade. Not much to overthink there. Once I saw these blocks come back up on the top side, that's what we saw on the downside here. Once I saw them come up on the top side, I think that this trade became more of a potential instead of a natural hit because all we had was downside blocks on the ES. And it kind of felt like it wanted that volume touch one more time. But you see the orders change, the conditions change. And for me, that was a sign to get out. So, all right, rolling over off 420, coming back into 380. Still got that block at 70. This is why I wasn't longing 420. I wanted to see this pullback. I wanted to see it a little quicker, honestly, but still got these blocks down here, which are a little sketch to me. 70 and 69. After that, I don't really see too much. All right, nice little bounce off the 80s. Back up to 400. ES wicked those blocks. I'm going to go ahead and participate here. I like that sweep across the board. I feel like I'm a little late, but not terribly late. And I like the sweep. That the ES is pushing really hard right now. We cleared out the blocks to the downside, which is what we were waiting for and looking for. We want to see it break 24, the prior high. The ES did do that. I want to see the NAS break the prior high at 24 and then fill volume. It's trying to do that, looking at the prior wick down here to exit. Did I really miss that by like 2 points again? Is that just bad luck? We're sitting on volume right now. In theory, this should act as support, but we're seeing some sellers come through, and I want to be able to lock in something on this trade. Right at that prior high. Trying to pop it. We got a minute left on this candle. Still rotating off it a little bit. It's like a double bottom, I guess, or double top, excuse me. Got some big sellers coming through. Might have to just kill this for like 10 points. Trying to be patient. See what happens. I think last minute of the candle effery is definitely at play here. We got point of control now at 20 as well. They're going to close it as a doji. After all that strength, going to get stopped out. Yeah, I'm stopped out. Oh, that freaking is annoying, man. I watched that thing run up 25 points in the money, and strength was looking good. I just want to talk through why I didn't take this and see if I can figure out why I should have taken it. Because strength was looking good. Delta was making new highs as price was making new highs. We were right at this volume, and I thought we were going to push the volume well. This lack of volume here. Typically, price moves quickly through here. So I thought we were going to quickly sweep that into the 50s. It didn't happen. We've obviously, the other thing is like, I guess this is probably the real reason why I should have killed the trade is that we're like super heavy down here, right? Take 25 points and walk with it. Take 10 points and walk with it probably, but whatever. All right, coming into 20. We've been bought up every single time. Let's see what Delta's doing. Kind of slowing down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get in here. I like the point of control bounce. If we get down into 07, that's like 100% done for me on the day. Starting to see a little bit more sellers. We're down at 7 points right now on the NAS. And it's trying to melt through the prior low. Hasn't done it yet. There it is. Yep, that's it for me. I'm taking that off. Down $1,000. It's right at the spot where I'm comfortable with. So that's the benefit there. But I'm just not seeing the market today. So that's fine. Doesn't make any sense for me to continue trying to grind when I am playing flip-flop in the wrong direction. So just got to get that strike rate back up, get back into scalp mode for hump day tomorrow, scalp it out, have a day, and go from there. But right now, just not seeing the market clearly and going to walk away right at the level that I talk about walking away at, which is $1,000 these days. Doesn't really happen often and needs to happen right now. So I'm walking away.